Ooh, okay, we are live, and I am actually alive. Oh, let's see if I can get everything set. Thinking excited about being part of this weekend. So I'm excited. I unfortunately haven't caught a lot of the streams that have been going on. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Melissa. Hi, SA. People are joining. Hi, everybody who's showing up. This makes me so excited. I am going to get this tweeted out real quick. If I remember how to do that. I think I'm slowly losing my mind right now, which is nothing new. But yeah, no, I'm excited to be part of this streaming weekend. Woo! Hi, everybody coming in. I think I'm just going to continuously say that because this is a big weekend. And I'm so excited to see you all. I decided to go back and actually finish this page. I was thinking about doing something special for this streaming weekend, but because of all the events that happened this week, my brain just, it was like, let's do the least complicated thing possible. And so that is finishing off this page. So right now I want to focus on these butterflies. And I know a lot of you were deeply, deeply concerned about the fact that there is yet any pink on this page, which is very concerning for me. Hi, everybody coming in. May, Elizabeth, Barb, Desiree, Christine, Robin, Kimberly. Am I missing anybody? I'm Louise. Sorry, Louise. Hi, Louise. I'm like, I can't follow chat. My brain. I have to give props to all of the new moms who exist in the world. I don't know how they do it. They are amazing human beings, but that's beside the point. Now, for the butterflies, I am going to be using the black 199, the pink Madder Lake 129, and the 7. And these are all of the PITT pens. So, yay! Like I said, bringing in some of the pink because I know people were concerned about the fact that I hadn't used pink yet. So how has everyone been enjoying this really crazy weekend with all the streams and all the coloring? I'm definitely going to have to go back and catch some of these streams because, well, I had all the intentions in the world of watching a few of them, but I keep on passing out on the couch. It's bad. Hey, everybody else coming in. And thank you guys. I've had a great ton of fun doing the random pieces of this page. And there may be some random noises that pop up in this wonderful stream because like that lovely groan. Because we kind of, well, it wasn't necessarily a last minute decision. We've been trying to adopt some dogs for a while now. And then we suddenly got a chance to this week. And so we pretty much dropped everything, drove for 12 hours straight to pick up a pair of pups. And now we are slowly trying to integrate them into our home. So the cats will not be on this stream because they have their own place in the house until everybody gets adjusted to each other. But the pups are down here bonding with us right now. Hi, everybody. Oh, look at the chat go. I am so not used to this. This is amazing, guys. Hello, everybody. So yes, you will probably be hearing random barking or random whining. everybody's just kind of getting used to each other right now, and we're still trying to figure out how to keep them occupied while I'm streaming. So it's going to be an adventure. They are a pair of Shoutout, which is the Mexican hairless, and they came with the names Albert and Gilbert. We haven't really renamed them. We've just been calling them Al and Gil. So it's just an extension of our very naked family. But yeah, no, I mean, we've had some interesting experiences so far. Getting 2 new dogs at once is not ever something I've done before. So yes, it's been a learning curve. So that pretty much took up most of my week. I think I'm just gonna kind of like improvise some of this butterfly because I want to get some pink in here, but with the way the lines are, yeah, maybe something like that. And I'm gonna try and keep my hand out of the shot so you can actually see what I'm doing. Yep, I seem to be getting everything's in pair, Robin. So yeah, two skinny pigs, two naked cats, and now 2 very, very naked dogs. We're a very, very weird house over here. We keep joking that all we need now to complete the set is 2 naked rats. I'll tell them hello for you, Kate. Well, right now we're waiting until the cats are completely comfortable with the sounds of the dogs because, okay, both of these dogs are around 13, 15 pounds, which is the smaller size for the Mexican hairless. And so they have that, if I can talk, they have that small dog bark, which is very high pitched. And this is a pretty quiet house. And so the cats have gotten used to not a lot of noises. And then we introduced these very energetic dogs that, oh my goodness. So we're waiting for them to get used to all the smells and the sounds, and then we'll slowly inch the door open. We have a baby gate up with a cat door in it so that they can choose when and where they come out. And then we'll just make sure that we're home and the introductions go well and that kind of stuff. So it's probably going to be a while. Yes, these are the Faber-Castell PITT Pens. I decided to go back with these for a little while because I just, with the small, intricate, detailed parts, they're perfect. Oh, what have I done for the rest of the picture? Okay, so the hair and her skin tone are all Copic markers. So for the life of me, I can't remember which colors I used. I believe these are all in the E70 ranges. And then, oh goodness, these are all, both the blue and the tealy colors are both in the BG range. I don't remember the exact numbers, but I can link them in the video afterwards.
10 and 13?
No, there's 3 different tones in there. Yeah. And then I use the PITT pens for the green parts, which I still have those out as I bump my camera. So I used the light green 171, the chromium green opaque 174, and then May green 170 for all of this part. And then I used Copics for all of the flowers. So I used some oranges and some yellows. Actually, I think it's more of a red and some yellows that I blended together, and then some purple tones. Yes, and I still have those ones out too. Woohoo! So I can show you those real quick. The Fiber Castels, they're not necessarily set up to blend, but usually if you use colors that are close to each other, or at least 3 that are close to each other, you can sort of make this almost blend, but it's not a true blend like the Copic. Oh, we got more people come in. Yay. Hi, everybody that I've missed so far. And then so for the purple flowers, I've got V15, we've got V05, and then I've got V09. So that's what these are. And then for these flowers, I have Y17, R59, and then R14. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad you liked it. It's been a long-term project. So I'm pretty excited. Combination of PITTs and Copics. I'm not entirely sure what else I'm going to be adding to this page. I've been thinking about adding some like metallic colors for her jewelry, I guess you can call it, and her moon on her forehead and that kind of thing. But I haven't truly decided because I have some metallic brush pens that I really want to try. So maybe I'll pull those down. So, okay, let's get this butterfly down here. Get some black in there. And I also need to finish her eyeballs because I just realized that I never really got to coloring those. This is, hold on a second, let me just kind of cap off that wing. This is Sakuems illustrations. Let's see if I can. It's just her fantasy characters coloring book from 2017. And I know this is sideways for you. It's like I can kind of sort of, ta-da! So, and yeah, this is just, I had nothing really clear in mind when I started this. So this is just kind of what happened. And I just realized that in between those antennae, I missed some skin. So I'm pretty certain that the colors I have for her skin are like E70, E71, and E74. Because I usually gravitate to those colors because they're some of my favorite tones. So we're about to find out if I'm right or not. But yeah, I'm really excited to be part of this weekend. I think it was the last time around that I first realized that Sammy does this, and I think it is amazing, and Sammy is wonderful for even hosting this. So yeah. I mean, just thinking about all of the streams that have been happening all weekend, it's amazing. It's so true, Elizabeth. If I don't write it down, honestly, I'm never going to remember. Which is what's so nice about doing these streams is because I put usually what I use on in the caption of my streams, I can just go back and be like, oh, okay. So I use these things. I really should get better at writing down what combinations of things I actually use. But that's something for future April to worry about. That is a problem for future April. And since I'm not future April yet, oh, thank you, Kate. Yeah, I really, really like this book. I mean, the paper quality and the illustrations are absolutely amazing. Okay, let's see if we can find, I think I'll start with E70. So this is E70. Yeah, see? I kind of know what colors I use. And then I have the 74. And I'll probably just like blend those out. So yeah. Hi Mona, welcome to the channel, and I'm so glad that you've been liking all of the streams so far. Like I said, I really need to go back and watch a lot of those because I know there's some amazing streamers out there and some channels that I'm going to discover and add to my list of things that I need to watch all the time because you guys are amazing. Okay, so like I said, this is Pink Matter Lake 129, and then the Pink Carmine 127. And usually with the pits, I like to use 3 colors, but we're gonna try this with just 2. And maybe start with some of the smaller butterflies to see if we can get kind of what I'm thinking about. And so you can kind of tell that this color is one that I use quite often because the tip isn't in very nice condition at this point. I keep on using it, but and these 2 colors are close enough that I'm fairly confident in what we can do with these. Oh, okay, so November 1 might be moved forward. Yeah, I had wondered about that one with Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean, it's more of a purpley pink, I think. And it's not quite showing the same color tones that I'm seeing on the stream, but I don't know. I don't dislike it. Really different when I get to some of the, because I think, how do I want to do this? I think I'm just gonna pull it in. And of course it'll, as always, dry a little lighter than what it goes down as. And kind of like that. Blend it out a little bit. There we go. Okay. So as I'm finishing these butterflies, Oh, my hex chart. I'm sorry. I completely missed that. Yeah, if you guys want to get my attention right now, I'll caps it because my focus is not so good on the chat right now. Yeah, no, this is my Copic hex chart by Sandy Alnock. So it's just basically she arranged all of the Copic colors in a hex chart so that you can see how the value scale changes and how the colors relate to each other, which is really nice. I mean, I like a lot of the Copic charts, but this one is just, sometimes there's colors that work well together that aren't in the same color family, and this really lets you see that. Now, I don't have all of the Copic colors, so this is just showing you the range that I do have. I only have about half of the colors, not even that, maybe a little less than half. I haven't counted my Copic. I think I have around 170 right now. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's great for seeing how the colors relate to each other. And of course, if you have Copics, this is the website in which you can get the hex chart. It's only about $5. So it's nothing too bad. So if you just go to sandyalnock.com/hex chart, which is SANDYALLNOCK.com/hex chart, it'll be right there, and you can purchase it and download it. So this is by far my favorite thing for my Copic markers. So if you are in the Copic world, I highly recommend this chart. Yeah, it's a blank. Well, so when you purchase it, you get both a blank version and a colored version so that you can fill it out with your own colors, and then you can see what the other colors are, and if there's anything that you want to purchase, you can write it on your wish list and pick it up. I mean, that's how I do it. But yeah, and it's also a way to see which of the Copics. Okay. We're back. I apologize. The internet is forever being interesting. I think I might have overcolored that wing a little bit. It's okay. I'll let that dry and see how it plays out. Is everybody back? Yeah, my connection went a little kaput for a little while. I think I'm back for everybody. Is it still buffering for some of you guys? I'm bound and determined to finish this page and not have streaming issues. Okay, good. There's a concern there for a second. Oh, the joys of technology. I don't even remember what I was saying. It's probably something truly important. But yeah, these are PITT pens. So does anybody have any recommendations for what I should color these two pieces? Hi, Candace. Oh, thank you, Shirley. Gold could be pretty cool. That's honestly one of the ones I was thinking, maybe like a gold or a bronze to kind of make it like almost earthy. Because I think silver would be too harsh with all the rest of the colors. But let's see. Add a little bit of depth to those. Yeah, I'm thinking that I may need to trim the tip on this, because you see how blunt that is? I'm very, very abusive to my utensils sometimes, because see, this is what it's supposed to look like. That is what my other one looks like. This is why you're supposed to be nice to your things. Let this be the PSA for the day. Oh, thank you, Jillian. Yeah, bronze or copper. Maybe I'll do a mix of gold and bronze. Because I have, okay, so this is what I'm thinking, guys. Let me pull these down real quick. See if I can do it. So I have these ZIG, oh my gosh, I'm going to butcher this. Like, okay, Fudebiyori. Yeah, that's not right. Oh, but they're ZIG Metallic brush pens. So, I mean, I've got a gold and a bronze. So there may be a way to use them both. I might try that. That might be a thing that happens, because I'm really, really, really excited about trying these. I haven't used them yet. I haven't even swatched them yet. So we're about to find out. So these are, I have no idea what kind of pigment is in them, but they're acid-free, they're archival, and there's some kind of pigment ink. So we're going to find out together what they look like. I've got one more butterfly here real quick. And I'll probably do the crescent on her forehead the same as all of her jewelry pieces. Because I have been dying to use those. Bring some of the darker colors back. There we go. Yes, no, surely. My hex chart is, I wish almost that all of the other pens and pencils and everything else that I use had hex charts like this, because, oh my gosh, it is the best thing ever. I agree, Dream in Color. I absolutely love her illustrations. She does the most amazing work. And I'm always creeping to see if she's got more or not. So she's one of those illustrators that as soon as she comes up with a new coloring book, I will be all over that like you would not believe. I'm gonna turn this a little bit so I can maybe get a decent blend on it. kind of like that. If you can get that. Oh, what did I even read this week? Do I remember? Oh my goodness. Okay, what did I read? What did I read? Well, yeah, I mean, I've started a little bit of Heir to Seven Waters. But on the way up to pick up the boys, we pretty much plowed through the audiobook of The Rook. Oh, and I can't for the life of me remember who it's by. But it's a paranormal, almost mystery thriller set in, I think, London. Set in London. Daniel O'Malley, yeah. And that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, he does read, just not nearly as much or as quickly as I do. I believe right now he's partway through Ender's Game. Am I right about that?
Yes.
Okay. So I turned him on to that one, so we'll see how that one goes. Okay, so before I go full on using these ZIG Metallics, let's do a little bit of an experiment. How's that sound? Just so we can see how they lay down. Do you dislike me, YouTube and the internet? Please come back because I love you. Are we back? I think the internet's back. Thank you, internet. I apologize for singing, but it's the only way I can not get angry. And that's the bronze. Ooh. So how do they sit side by side? So these are a pigment. They will cover the lines. They don't necessarily have a blend per se. Well, that's okay. I can still get into some serious trouble with these things. I'll just have to be careful. Okay, because I think see. I am sorry, I'm going to be turning this page all kinds of different directions. See. Something kind of like that. So I'm just kind of using my, like, sort of like mesh them together. So maybe I will try that on some of these things, like on the, I'll probably start with this flower a little bit. I don't know. It's gonna be, because I have to be really, really careful with these because it will be very easy to go right through the line work. And I don't necessarily want to lose the line work. Hi, everybody coming in. We have more people. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, thank you, Anne. It's coming together. I'm hoping to get it done in this stream, but you know, whatever happens, happens. Because I decided to use these zigs and I'm using them in a way they're not necessarily intended to be used. But, you know, what's the fun in using things like they're supposed to be used? Add a little, there we go. So it's almost like a two-toned metal thing that I'm kind of sort of going with. Oops. My finger's gonna be very metallic-y by the time I'm done with this. Oh goodness. Hi, Darla. Yeah, like I said, if you ever want to get my attention right now, all caps that sucker. Yep, I'm starting to turn metallic-y. Oh, thank you. No one's ever really told me that before, but I'm glad you enjoy my laugh. I tend to do that quite often, and usually at myself. Because what is life if you can't laugh at yourself? The spot under my hand? I'm not sure. I mean, I've got this stuff right here, but I mean, the line work didn't really make it clear what was vine and whatnot, so I haven't really colored any of that yet. I mean, I might finish some of the line work myself so I can decide what to color, but yeah, I haven't, because there's a couple spots like that. Like there's some of this right up here, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. And so I haven't quite decided what to do with it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's supposed to be vines, but it's not closed brushwork, so yeah. I mean, I'll get it figured out at some point. I figured I'd just do the stuff that kind of made sense to me first, and then come back to those, which is why I left those green colors out, because I figured that at some point I'd end up going back to those. I'm gonna blend those. I'm hoping to finish today. We'll find out. Well, thank you for joining, Shirley. Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited to see all of you guys here. Oh my goodness. And yes, coloring isn't fun unless it's messy, which is true about most things that you do in life. The messier, the better, right? Except for emotional states and personal relationships. And how about this? Hobbies and crafts and making food and kitchen things are not fun. Well, they're fun, but usually you're making a mess, and that makes it 10 times better. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh my goodness. I think lack of sleep is just starting to catch up with me. I'm just glad I actually woke up in time to do this. Because for a while there, it was a little sketchy. Oh, thank you guys. That is what I love about this community, is just how sweet you guys all are. Slowly get these colored. Yes, new puppies are fun, but oh my goodness, they are a handful. My parents are supposedly coming in at some point today, just so they can see their new grand puppies. So I hope they're okay with my house being a mess right now. Oh, yeah, because my brain has just been all over the place the last several days, that I keep forgetting to turn on the dishwasher. I turned it on last night, thankfully. So it's just, for the last like 2 nights or so, it's been like, oh yeah, we need to run the dishwasher because dishes, and then gone. Just gone. Yes, no, that is going to be one of my favorite things, Elizabeth, is eventually when they're comfortable around us and all of that kind of stuff, is all of the outfits. I believe my husband has already been planning their Halloween costumes. I think that's one of the main reasons on why he let me get dogs, because of Halloween. Hi, Laura. I completely understand, May. There are times, especially in the last couple days, I'm like, why did I decide to adopt 2 dogs at once? Whose brilliant plan was this? But, I mean, I couldn't separate them. Because at this point, they're pretty much a bonded pair. Except for every now and then when they decide that they want to, like, eat each other's faces off. But yes, Well, thank you for joining, Desiree. So yeah, it's been interesting, and not a bad interesting, just interesting. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like I don't know if you see some of the variances that are going on in that right now. I'll probably take a Posca to it too and give it some highlights. But yeah, I'm like, you can kind of see the color toning on stream, but in person there's a lot more, I promise. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, and then I still need to do her eyeballs too. Well, thank you for joining, Louise. Thank you. You are sweet. Thank you, Zucchini Kitty. So hopefully those metallics show up a bit better when I take a picture of her. For her hair, I use Copics. So, and I don't remember the exact colorings, but I know somewhere. Oh, I'm throwing my stuff around. Don't mind me. I'm graceful like that. I know somewhere in there I have BG05 and BG15. I think this is the middle blue color that I used, and this is the base tealy color I used, but I don't remember. I used like 6 different colors on her hair. And as soon as I find where I wrote that down, I will definitely let you know. It's one of my first streams for this page, if you are interested. But yeah, those are all Copics, because Copics are amazing. Oh, thank you, Anne. Yeah, that was me experimenting with unnatural colored hair. Is life too hard, Gil? Is it too hard? Not sure what set him off whining.
He just woke up
Oh, okay.
and drooled on me.
That's pretty much what dogs are supposed to do, right?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, that's usually the first thing everybody notices about this picture is the hair. Which I'm okay with that. That was kind of a spur of the moment idea. I've been thinking about it, Shay. I mean, there has to be some obedience training first, because they are a bit all over the place. But at some point, okay, so Gilbert is actually a redhead. And then I'm pretty sure Albert, or Al, someday I'll get their names down. I think he's got a little bit of Chinese crust in him. So he's got these long legs and this very long face. So maybe I'll just end up getting this part done today. Get the jewelry somewhat finished. Maybe get the eyes colored. I might put the finishing touches on it off stream, depending on how much I have left to do by the time I finish this. Do you, May? I did not know that. No, I love the crested. They are so adorable. So yeah, Al, he reminds me of a hairless Chinese crest, if you can imagine that. Because he doesn't really have any tufts, but he's also got the coloring of the Sholos, so I don't know. Because he's also got the Chinese crest, they have those spotted paws. He's got those. I'm thinking about doing her eyes in the same colors as her hair. So getting those BGs in there. Hi, Connie. Got another 10 minutes before the next stream. So yeah, I'll probably just end up getting this done. Oh yeah, May, I can totally understand that. I mean, we've only had the boys for 3 days or so, but it's amazing how quickly they like bond to you and how much they want to be your shadow at all times and know what you're doing at all times. So, I mean, it's been kind of hard because they're not allowed in the bedroom with us yet because that's the cat's domain. So sometimes at night it can be a little rough, but we're figuring it out, slow and steady. Don't want to traumatize anybody on the way. Oh, Connie, right now I am using the ZIG Fudebiyori. It's not going to come out, and I don't even think you can see that on the stream, but it's Fudebiyori is the actual line of zigs. So yeah, no, as we were bringing them home on the 11-hour car trip, 12, 11, whatever, somewhere in between there and infinity, they pretty much just spent the whole time sleeping on various laps or trying to get onto various laps. So they definitely know where they want to be. Okay. How do I want to color these? That is the question. Ooh, that is a good, okay, so on right after me. So let's see if I can get this done really, really quickly. And then you guys can go to her channel. Just gonna see if I can not lose too much of the detail. I want to add a little bit over here. Maybe a little more. There we go. And then we can start the gold again. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yes, I shall be finished here fairly quickly. I promise. I promise. Kind of blend those together. Okay, so that is that, and I think I'll just do her eyeballs super, super quick. So I have BG05 and BG15. And then I'll probably just do some finishing touches off stream maybe at some point. If not, I'll bring it back on stream real quick. Oops, did not want to do that. I can fix that. That's and then get some Posca on it at some point. And that, I do believe, let me pull this real quick. It's going to be it for me today. See if I can pull some of that color out since I accidentally got that blue on there. Okay, it's gonna be a little blue tinged until I get some Posca on that. But that's fine. Ta-da! It's going to be my stream for the day. Ooh, Poscas are dangerous when you shake them with the lid off. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. There we go. So that is gonna be it. I'll probably do some Poscas on these metallic pieces, but otherwise, besides adding a little bit of green, that is it. Thank you guys for joining me, and I hope to see you on some of the other streams going on for the rest of the day. I heart your beautiful faces. Bye.